Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy dubmason, and today I'm gonna be doing a video that I've had a lot of requests for. And it's honestly, to describe it, it's just general zero, like everything, just in terms of how you gear the class, how you set up your V matrix, what links do I use, like this and this and this. I'm just gonna kind of make like an extravaganza video right now, so hopefully that's okay with all of y'all. I'm attention deficit as fuck if you haven't realized, so this is why everything is so unorganized, but this is just how I function best. So okay, so first little set of content I guess I want to cover is V matrix. So when you are doing zeros trinodes, you are going to need six of them. And the skills that you are going to want to ensure that God fucking damn it, close. No, I don't want to repair my shoes. What am I doing, bro? Okay, yeah, so the skills you want to ensure you max with your trios: Moonstrike, Piercing Thrust, and then with one of these, yeah, so when you boost Moonstrike, it also boosts Shadow Strike. So you want Moonstrike, Piercing Thrust, Flash Assault, Spin Cutter, Rolling Cross, Rolling Assault, Wind Cutter, Wind Striker, Storm Break, right? And then the rest and all that other good shit. And how you do these nodes does not matter. As long as each of the skills in that list appear twice throughout your 6 nodes, you're good. Your skills will be, fully maxed out, and you'll be doing that big gang damage. So, and then obviously, you just want to get all of the zero class skills. Make sure those are getting enhanced with your slot enhancements, because it'll give your skills extra final damage, which is going to be more potent than most anything you can really get in the game otherwise. So use will skill as well once you get it. Just level it up over time. Even when it's not max level, it's still pretty good to use. Just for the sake of getting in the habit of using it. And then aura weapon, gotta have aura weapon. And this is like my swap out space. I always shift stuff out of here. Like if I'm doing like dojo or something, and I don't really need like extra shit, like I'll do a decent advanced blessing. But most often I keep Will of Urda in here just because Zero does not have Hero's Will, which is a bummer. But yeah, putting it in the enhanced slot as well will reduce the cooldown pretty heavily. What does it say? 330? Yeah, 355 on this when it's not in the enhanced slot. So, and then I take an extra bind, just because there's enough time to bind again before Chrono Break is up. After you use it, so I just like having that extra little burst, session. And then rope lift will give you stat if you want, but like I don't do that. I don't fuck with that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna put whatever it's called back in there. And then as for decents, just run the cores, man. You gotta have DSI, you gotta have DSE, and you gotta have DCO. Take decent combat orders over Bless. I am so pissed at people. Bless sucks fat donkey dick compared to combat orders. And the reason for that is because combat orders raises the levels, not necessarily for zero. Well, actually, yes, it does. I'm an idiot, but it gives your skills extra final damage, and that's literally like the end multiplier of your damage. Like it's a lot. Trust me. Just take my word for it. Take Blast Boy's word for it. Yeah, and then the last slot in my V matrix I always reserve for a special node, just because I like the functionality of auto recovery too, and having space to be able to just fit that in whenever is pretty nice. But then yeah, I take Fatal Strike whenever I'm not using auto recovery. So yeah, that was a V matrix kind of coverage thing. Hopefully that was informative. So now, I guess I'll go ahead and head on to link skills. Link skills in Maple, I want... So, I'm trying to figure out, like, how I want to say this. when link skills in Maple, it's not necessarily just like stacking as much goddamn damage as you fucking can. Because here's the thing: if you're trying to get more damage, you're not gonna find it all in your link skills. Like link skills early game for damage are fantastic because they're accessible, you know, and they give pretty like half decent stats and shit. But like, bro, if you're trying to gain like a shit ton of power, like you're gonna want to work on your Legion. You're gonna want to level your character, like. So link skills, I guess what I'm saying is it's kind of like a more of a utility thing. I like to view it as, and you know I'm hypocritical because I have all these goddamn damage link skills, but that's just because like the only other one I'd use. Well, okay, because like anyway, let me go over the like my actual links before I start talking about theories I have. So I mean, you know, you just gotta have Demon Slayer, like it's just fucking good. I haven't gotten my Demon Slayer or my Arc to 210 yet. What the fuck? I've played this game for 16 years and I haven't done it. Anyway, yeah, Kana's link is very good. It's outclassed by other links. Fuck, what's the word? Anyway, yeah, I mean, there are other links that are better than it situationally. 4% critical damage is really fucking good. I'm not gonna, it's just, you gotta have that. And then I use Cadena Link just because I'm 275. You can take it off for Black Mage. Generally, in this situation, I would either replace it with Adele Link or AB Link, but I actually haven't even leveled an Adele yet, so. And then Ilium Link is really fucking good. Some zeros might not actually get as much use out of it, but I have like such a, I'm very like sporadic and I like moving around when I play, so I personally find it giving me like a shit ton of damage like constantly, like it's pretty much always on, so I use Ilium Link. Arc Link is just really fucking good. Moving on. Okay, so Spirit of Freedom. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise that this is not 100% required. Like, bro, like this shit is like bro, you're trying to like illegally get into Canada, bro, or something. Like this is like your fake passport, bro. If you don't got your fake passport, you're not fucking getting to Canada. All right. I use Night's Wash because it is resettable with Zero's cooldown resets and also gives Alpha the 100% stance he does not have naturally. So, and bro, like just being completely honest, the person who taught me how to play Zero so many years ago, something he always said was, fuck, I already forgot it. It was something along the lines of, you know, a dead zero is not a good zero, like not a good zero or whatever, you know, like not useful. So Mage Link is good just because it has a lot of stuff built into it. Beast Tamer Link is always solid. Beef Link's good. I want to talk about some links that are like beneficial to Zero specifically though. Most often you will catch people using Phantom Instinct because you definitely want to have beta at 80% crit before alpha stacks. And with Sharp Eyes, of course. I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know, just because that way, like, you know, when you start fighting the boss, like, you'll just fucking do your thing and then switch to beta. And she's at 100% crit, and you don't even have to worry about it, because you'll just be hopping around and flipping and flopping, and you won't have to worry about losing the stacks unless you, like, wait out a death or something. Okay, let's see. What the fuck did I just cover, bro? My brain is scrambled. Okay, right, link skills. So, one link that I know is very good on Zero, just because, you know, it's just kind of, like, very easy to see. Terms and conditions. And the reason why this is so good is because, yeah, well, I mean, it's just AB Link, and since Zero got the line increase in damage, you know, reduction on their skills, it just kind of... It's a lot better than before, because, like, for example, like, previously, like, I would just hit cap always, so obviously AB Link wouldn't fucking do anything for me. but now I can actually get value out of it. And it's the same situation as Night's Watch. It's able to be reset by both Time Holding and Transcendent Rin's Prayer. And I believe CD Skip IA as well. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, so I did Link skills. I mean, I guess I can cover Legion. I don't really know, like... I mean, Legion is pretty straightforward, man. Like, boss, IED, crit, you know? Can't get much simpler than that. Let's see, I'm trying to think of, like, actual Zero-specific stuff. Because this video is, like, incredibly improv. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna segue into a gear video now, I suppose. Just because people want this too, and that ring is my friend's ring right now, so I'm not actually gonna use my real ring. Yeah, so people were kind of like, bro, like what the fuck, when they saw my stat page, because I'm so low stat now. But it's because the equips that are best on my character are actually items that are very obscure and don't give very much stat. My current loadout, like, I'll just show you my gear, and I'll explain after. Because with my actual fourth, because I don't have a fourth ring right now, I'm just using a risk taker. With my fourth ring, my Dreamy Belt before the Gall Exchange, and my old Outlaw equipped, I was 78k. Yeah, and see, I'm just wearing this, like, dumpster fire pendant for now, just because I flipped over my whatever the fuck. This was my old second pendant. But, I mean, you gotta have that 30% BD and IED, and just in the meta right now, I know for a fact Gollux is gonna be rotated out for the Masteria set, the fucking Shadow Knight shit. That's just my prediction. I have a lot of predictions, but... yeah, man, I'm still rocking that Sweetwater. Fucking 2021 almost. I made it work, bro. I get it done. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'll of course upgrade my armor one day. It's just not necessarily like the main thing on my plate. Yeah, and I've still been trying to flame my shoe over the course of like 45 years, and that shit just absolutely fucking refuses to go anywhere, but... yeah, you know, it's whatever. And if you guys, this actually isn't like my character's peak. The best gear I ever had was back when I made my gear video, God, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it's on my channel fucking somewhere. Most recent one. Yeah, and then my weapon is interesting because, like, because I have the compensation flame, like, Nexon fucked with the weapon attack on my weapon, so it's, like, a little bit lower than other people's by, like, 7 or something, but I really don't fucking care. Because the flame is better than anything you can possibly roll on a zero weapon. Jesus, I'm burping, because it's fucking, it's a non-boss item. That's what it's considered. Yeah, and then Blackheart. And then we also have the, head equips. Dude, I drank, like, one fucking drink last night. Like alcoholic beverage. Like, I don't ever drink, dude. And like, I woke up this morning, and I swear to God, like I had a hangover just from, like, one drink. Or, like, I've literally been throwing up all morning. I just hopped on my computer to fucking start doing this shit. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, like, and this is just a dumpster fuck, so... just to show people that I'm not just, like, blowing smoke out of my ass. And yeah, I know Dreamy Belt's gonna be best in slot in the future. I just know it. Like, why would they release the item if it's just complete dog shit and unusable? Like, you know, just think about that. So I'm just kind of investing in the future. I also suggest investing in a Glona's heart early before the process becomes annoying as fuck. Where the hell is mine? Yeah, you know, like, the biggest thing is the starring. Obviously. Shadow Knight coins are really fucking hard to get right now, but they will definitely make it easier in the future. Like, Nexon always does this shit, and like people freak out and think the game is ruined just because there's like one fucking change, but it's because they're brainlets and need serious psychiatric help. Right. What else? I'm trying to think of like other Zero questions you guys have asked me. Oh, right, let me talk about the gear meta. Well, actually, okay, first what I'll do is talk about my plans for my gear, just because, you know, we're already on the topic. So, the end goal is, for my rings, it'll be superior, reinforced, well, okay, so I'll be realistic, because I'm not just going to say best in slot, because obviously, like, okay, so, like, I'm a player who likes going for best in slot equips, but, like, I know my limits now at this point, so it's like, I'm not going to be dropping, like, crazy amounts of super meso on fucking a gloom ring or something, but, so, it'll be superior, reinforced, Glona's Heart, and then Gloom Ring in theory, but realistically it'll just be Meister Glona's Heart. And then I'll have it'll be this Golix Pendant, and then a Source of Suffering. This, and then Superior Golix Belt until it gets rotated out of the meta at some point. Hat will be CRA hat. I already have that almost done. I just need to do the B-Pot, which has been being a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, and then, you know, accessories, obviously keeping the Dark Boss. Pretty sure CRA is going to be, rotated out with the next set of endgame content, I'm sure. Because CRA has been around for, fuck, man, is it shorter than Tyrants, longer than Tyrants? Like, either way, dude, this shit is archaic, and, like, I love CRA, but, like, I can definitely see it being out the door soon. Yeah, and then, you know, armor, you just want arcanes. You know, I'll get arcanes eventually, maybe. I don't know, my armor might just carry me until the next set, so who knows. Yeah, so what my build will look like in the end is I'm gonna be loaded up with a 7-set Dark Boss, I believe, because it'll be Berserked, Magic Eye Patch, Spellbook, Dreamy Belt, Black Heart, Source of Suffering. That's only 6. And then so I would also need the Gloom Ring. But I'm not, probably not going to be getting that anytime soon, anyway. I mean, you guys don't really need to see my fucking Arcane Force. Dude, what am I listening to right now? Oh my god. Whatever is happening right now needs to get off my fucking... Thank you. Okay, so, one topic I wanted to cover as well is, I had a lot of people asking about minus, cooldown now, that, Ego Weapon has been released as a skill. It's very good. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing advanced to it. It's just really fucking good, because this skill is literally, like, round up, it's like 20% of our total damage, regardless of, like, how well you play, just because it always goes off when you fucking hit a skill. It does a shit ton of lines, and, like, every single time it goes off, you know, like, the cooldown is being reduced by, like, 2 seconds, and that just, like, adds up over time. Like, you're saving 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, until you eventually end up having, like, so many extra casts of Ego Weapon while bossing, just because it refreshes so fucking fast. And then keep in mind, you know, when you're in the midst of Chrono Break, Chrono Break also affects Shadow Flash's cooldown, which is this thing. Cooldown's reduced faster, I believe, or I'm just a literal fucking idiot. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, because it doesn't affect 5th job skills unless it's the whatever the fuck, the hat line. Okay, so I'm glad I tested that instead of just throwing out false information. Let's see here. I'm actually gonna go on my YouTube real quick. and check to see if there's anything else that I could cover that you guys wanted to know. Super scuffed video, I know, but I mean, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm having a good morning. I hope you guys are too. Well, I was having a good morning until this song started playing. Why is that liked? Goodbye. Please stop. We shall listen to Vaporwave. Yeah, I can't. Okay, wait. Someone's saying mobbing and bossing skill combo. Oh, okay, so I guess I can do like a mobbing video. Although mobbing on Zero is kind of like an art. It's not really like a fucking like straightforward thing, and that sounds really fucking stupid of me to say. Maybe even narcissistic, perhaps, but I don't mean it that way. Like you'll see what I mean. Yeah, when I actually make it. If you kind of want an example of what I'm talking about, like you could go peep my Hard Lucid solo video that I posted recently. Just because, like, in that map, it's massive, and it gives Zero an excellent opportunity to dance around. And, you know, if you watch, you can see that, like, it's not just, like, some, like, brainless process. Like, you gotta be engaged if you want to actually, like, you know, do big things with Zero. Yeah, I can't find anything that... Oh, wait. Okay, wait, I found a few questions. I guess I'll end the video with these. I hope I covered everything, because, you know, I'm just going off my brain. Okay, so Mr. Enoch Park here asks, do you think Reboot can liberate Zero Genesis weapon? Not yet. Well, that's kind of a weird way to word the question, because, well, yeah, of course, Zero will be able to liberate Genesis weapon and Reboot eventually. Like, everything happens eventually. It's not like they're just gonna be fucking caged. Like, from a game, like, it kind of annoys me, actually. Like, maybe it's my problem, because I'm assuming people, like, don't understand or something, but, like, from a game design perspective, like, the company cannot lock one of the classes out of completing content. Like, how the fuck does anyone actually think that? Like, dude, if something is not working in the game at the moment, just fucking... And I'm not yelling at you, Enoch. I get, like, very passionate. You know, and when I say, like, you need to fucking... Like, I'm literally just talking to some theoretical person that I'm just, like, directing my emotions to. Dude, I have brain damage. Why did I just explain all that shit? Anyway, point is, from a game design perspective, like, Nexon can't just lock classes out of the game and just leave them like that. Like it's just, that's not how it works. So all the stuff that seems worthless or shitty in the game, it seems to have, like, no purpose, but is still relevant. You know, like, for example, like, Dreamy Belt is a perfect example. It's still a pretty recent item. Dog shit. Dog shit. Worse than Tyrant by itself. Fucking... It's better than Gollix Belt by itself for the base stats, but in the current meta, you just use Gollix. That's just how it is. Like you may have, like, 50 holes in your head if you use anything otherwise. Okay, anyway, question 2. Do I need additional crit rate sources for Zero? Yes, you will need additional crit rate sources from Zero. I suggest getting these from Phantom Link and Hyperstats. Let's see, what potential should I look for in a helmet? CDR plus strength, and for people who aren't an epic elite gamer, CDR means cooldown reduction. Plus strength or just strength. So with Habitat, here, I'll type it in game. So, like, any of the following things are fine. Like just use your brain, and like, you'll know what to keep. It's not, like, as you see me type this shit out, you know, like, you can use your intuition and kind of figure out, like, okay, like, I kind of see, like, you know, what is viable. And then as for B-Pot, I highly recommend, aiming for, like, when you're cubing, don't shoot for, like, double strength lines, like 7-5, for example. like, in your head, be like, okay, I am looking to get a minus cooldown line. Because minus cooldown, it's just really, like, Ego Weapon is just so good. And now, keep in mind, though, the effectiveness of Ego Weapon is, the effect of the -2 CD or -1 CD shit, the efficiency of it, not efficiency, the potency of it is multiplicative, you know, as you add weapons, or as you add fucking levels to Ego Weapon. Because if the skill is, like, at a low level, you know, you're gonna have those low percentages on the skill's damage, you know, so it's not gonna be, you know, as potent. It's kind of one of the same concepts as, like, the +2 per 10 lines on gear, if I can find one. It's like, if I'm level 10 and I have this line, it'll give me fucking two strength. Like, that sucks dick. But since I'm level 275, you know, we just do fucking, I don't want to do the math right now, but but yeah, don't worry about it too much. Like, for example, like it's kind of a bummer, but, like, I have 1299 on my hat, but, like, I would actually have to be, like, I would de-evolve humanity if I rerolled that potential. Like, I would send us closer to the Stone Age. I will set everyone back, like, because it's just such a fucking bad decision. Okay, most optimal inner ability. You want +1 attack speed and crit rate somewhere in there. In the last line, you know, you're gonna want chance to skip CD or drop rate or meso, you know, depending on what you do. You can also accept attack. You can also accept boss damage. You know, just anything good. Just, you know, use your brain. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think I'm gonna call that the video, because I'm fucking hungry. So, I'm gonna go eat. Thanks for watching, everyone, and more videos to come soon.